will not buy an electric vehicle until it becomes economically, there's a Tesla right there. They won't buy it until it makes economical sense for them to buy it. Most people that want a car just want something that gets them from A to B. They don't really care. You only care about how your car looks when you have enough money to care about that. When you need to go to your job, or you just need to go to the store, or whatever, you need to get around, what you're looking for is 4 wheels and somewhere to sit, right? You're not too concerned about how the car looks other than just being functional. So I do agree very strongly that if Tesla or any other company that produces electric vehicles, if they were to manufacture something that performed really well and was cheaper to maintain than gasoline engine cars, that they would sell a lot of them. Heck, I might even consider buying one if that really was the case, right? I probably won't ever have to get a new, I mean, I don't think I'll have to get a new car for at least 20 years. I have a Honda Accord. It's a 2015 and it has 41,000 miles on it. And I've had it for 3 years now. I bought it used with like 18,000 miles, so I don't see myself ever driving more than 10,000 miles a year. I think that car would easily go 200,000 miles. Easily, and it'll probably go a hell of a lot more. But so that's another 15 years where I could drive that car, and I probably won't drive 10,000 miles a year. That's probably high for me. I mean, anything could happen, but I don't see myself driving much more than 10,000 miles a year ever in a car. I usually ride more miles on a bike in a year than I do driving a car. Like this year I've ridden this Phaser about 4,000 miles, and I have another bike, a BMW K1200, and I've done over 7,000 miles on that bike this year. So I rode a lot this year though, because of this quarantine stuff, and so, you know, I probably ride at least, you know, probably 6,000 to 8,000 miles a year on a bike. So yeah, I mean, I think people that have the means to buy a Tesla will buy it because they think it's cool, but I don't think it's anything more than that right now. People definitely are not buying a Tesla because it's the best value. It's not. If you look around, the most cars you'll see on the road are probably like Kia, Toyota, and Honda, because they're very reliable, and Kia's a little bit cheaper, but some people, it's still reliable, and so people will buy that. But the most common probably going to be Toyota and Honda, because they might be a little bit more expensive than some cars, but they're probably the best value because they have a history of being really reliable, low maintenance. They're going to last you a long time. It's going to have the lowest overall cost of ownership, so that's what people will get. If you see a nice Mercedes or a BMW or a Tesla or a Porsche, those are typically people that have the money to buy that. They want a better looking car with like high-end features. And like I've already said, the difference between a $15,000 Honda Accord that I have, or a $13,000 Honda Accord that I have, which is a very nice car, and the difference between a $80,000 Porsche Panamera, that car is not worth 5 times more than my car, right? Porsche is making you believe that it is, but it's not. It's still a car. They both have leather interiors, they both get you where you want to go. I would argue the Honda is more reliable. The Porsche is going to be faster, and it's going to have, it's going to have individualistic touches to it that make you pay way more money than what it's actually, what it actually costs them to build it, because they don't make as many, and it's that's the whole point of it, actually. More expensive materials, they don't make as many, so you as the consumer are going to have to pay an obscene amount more for that product. So anyways, that's it. That's my 101 on electric cars and why I don't think people are going to buy them until it makes financial sense to do so. Okay, bye.